again, welcome to The Filter. I'm Shannon. We come out with brand new videos every single Thursday as well as on Monday, so make sure that you subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of the latest music news. So let's get into this thing. Katy Perry got a temporary restraining order against a man who allegedly kept showing up and trespassing on her property. She wrote in the filing that there were several attempts to actually enter her home, and this man also threatened Orlando Bloom, her fiancé, by saying that he would snap his neck. Luckily, the restraining order was in fact granted against Katy, Orlando's 9-year-old son Flynn, and their new baby girl Daisy. I seriously do not even understand how celebrities begin to deal with stuff like this. I feel like I would constantly just never feel safe in my own home. And it's so common as well. People like Ariana Grande, Miley Cyrus, Lady Gaga, they've all had to deal with stuff like this and file restraining orders before against people who just don't leave them alone. And people who are also just convinced that they should be together. It's scary stuff. Luckily though, in Katy's case, they were able to get this restraining order, and especially considering that she has a brand new baby girl at home. So hopefully this restraining order does work and it's enough to get all the peace that they deserve. And the stalker stories continue. Taylor Swift has had her fair share of stalkers throughout her career, and there's now a man who just received a jail sentence for stalking Taylor. So he's going to be going to prison for 30 months, and he pleaded guilty to stalking and sending threatening letters and emails to Taylor's former record label. So he sent over 40 letters that became violent and threatening throughout them, and he even drove to Nashville on several different occasions to deliver the letters in person. Sadly, this isn't even the most threatening situation that Taylor Swift has found herself in when it does come to stalkers throughout her career. So Taylor, though, she actually revisited her country roots by performing at the Academy of Country Music Awards. So she did a stunning performance of her song Betty that was shot at the Grand Ol Opry in Nashville. Let's break down what Kanye West has been tweeting lately, because it is just all over the place. So he started tweeting about wanting to leave his current record label, which is Universal, and he expressed that he wanted to buy back all of the masters of all of his songs. And then he even tweeted out some images of what claimed to be 10 pages of recording contracts between him and Universal, asking lawyers to have a look at it for him. He called on other artists to actually back him up with his frustrations, people like Bono, Paul McCartney, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and even Taylor Swift. And his tweets were pretty difficult to navigate and fully comprehend if you go through them, but amongst them is also a video of him urinating on his Grammy in a toilet. And this isn't even the first time that Kanye has gone on a Twitter rant and said some pretty bizarre things, and now Twitter is actually giving him a timeout. They said that he actually violated the platform's terms and services, and they disabled his account for 12 hours after he shared the phone number of the Forbes editor-in-chief content officer, Randall Lane. So he could actually end up getting his account permanently suspended. At this point, I feel like the general public is just more concerned for Kanye West more than anything, since we know that he does suffer from mental illness, including bipolar disorder. So hopefully he does have people around him that are able to help him and keep him safe, and he continues to get the help that he needs. Dan and Shay say it's a tremendous honor for Jungkook from BTS to do a cover of their song 10,000 Hours. They recently did an interview with eTalk, and they explained that they are such huge fans of BTS, and they said that they are so flattered to have such a megastar cover their song and put so much work into it. They then added that they hope that they can one day get a Dan and Shay and BTS collab, which I'm sure is something that we would all love to see. The iHeartRadio Music Festival is taking place starting tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, and you're going to be able to watch so many performances like Miley Cyrus, BTS, Coldplay, Alicia Keys, Usher, Migos, the list really goes on. It's a 2-day event. It's going to be hosted by Ryan Seacrest, and if you're in Canada, you'll actually be able to watch it from our YouTube channel, this one right here, iHeartRadio Canada. You can also stream it throughout the iHeartRadio app and on different Virgin radios all across the country. Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Filter. Of course, make sure that you check out the iHeartRadio Music Festival that's taking place tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on this YouTube channel. Also, we dive more into celebrity stalkers on our TikTok, so you can check that out as well at iHeartRadio CA. We'll see you on Monday for more of The Filter.